What's everyone? Let's try this again. What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? It's me, Jason, and I'm here to do a March pickup. I want to do a video here about what I picked up on March and just go over all the stuff that I was able to accumulate for my Star Wars collection. So I'm going to start with what I picked up at Toylanta. Not a lot of this stuff is incredibly special. I did pick it up cheap. I picked up a land speeder. Vintage land speeder. It's pretty cool. I picked up a Sears Imperial Troop Transport. Say that 3 times fast. This was covered in dirt, so I had to take some hot water and a Q-tip and slowly just kind of wash away the dirt. Some of the stickers are peeling up, which is not something I'm happy with. And then the battery. So the Sears version did not have, it has a space for a battery, but it doesn't have the connectors for a battery. And it was a little bit more orange, the top that would go on that battery pack. So this is red, which means it doesn't belong to this particular vehicle, the Sears version. So I'm gonna have to go at some point and try to find an actual orange colored top to go with this Imperial Troop Transport. Another thing I picked up was the twin car cloud car. It's the Bespin security vehicle. How about that? Again, this was covered in dirt and dust, and so I had to pull out the old Q-tip and some hot water and slowly just work it so it would be clean. And I think it looks pretty good. Still has some of the stickers. There is some damage on the inside. Not this side. This side. Yeah. There's a redisplay here that I don't know what you would call it. Some sort of visual display. It's got a sticker, but that piece broke off a long time ago. And so that's not there, but for what it is, for what I paid for, it's not bad at all. So I'm happy with that. The other piece I picked up from Toylanta is something that I've wanted for a long time, since I was a kid, in fact. I never was able to pick one up, and it is the TIE Interceptor. I just love the look of these things. The sharp edges, I mean, it's different. It looks faster than a regular TIE fighter. It's cooler. Makes, even holding it right now, it makes me want to do that. So this one was fairly clean. I didn't have to do a lot of cleaning to it. I don't want to press the wings because it is vintage, but they do pop off. There's just minor wear to the sticker right here. I don't know if you can see that. I'll have to get it closer in shot, but yeah, I thought it looked great. So I mean, it's not mint by any means, but it does look great. So I grabbed that. So I'm happy with that. I told myself I would stop with the carbonized stuff. I'm sick and tired of the repacks and repaints, but I am a Shore Trooper collector for whatever reason. I like the Shore Trooper. I think when I saw Rogue One, that just jumped out at me. That design, it looked, I mean, there's some elements from the Scout Trooper in the helmet itself, specifically right here in the front, the mouth region. So that just spoke with me, and I picked this up. It's the Target exclusive Shore Trooper carbonized version. Pretty cool. I do like Shore Troopers, that's why. So I skipped the Heavy Trooper, the Heavy Mandalorian, and the Scout Trooper. I'm not going to pick those up, but you know, for my Shore Trooper focus, that's the reason why I grabbed that. A buddy of mine was putting together a Navarro Cantina set, and he bought a couple of Navarro Cantinas to put that together, and he had an extra Death Trooper. So I was able to pick up one of these. So I still need to get the Navarro Cantina playset, but I love having these things open. So I do have a Death Trooper now that'll be on display back there with the rest of my carded figures. Yeah, I like the design of the Death Shore Trooper. I still have Shore Trooper on the brain. I like the design of the Death Trooper. I like the touch of green on it. It really does scream Special Forces to me. So I'm glad to have this as part of the collection. I, like many people, had a difficult time with the Clone Wars Walmart exclusive vintage collection figures. The first, I only ordered one, and the first couple came in crushed bubble. They looked disgusting, vein cards, bent cards. It was just not what I would like. I like to have it as clean as possible, as fresh and minty as possible. And so I finally was able to do that by ordering more. I had to order 2 more of each and then get the best of them and then return the ones that I didn't want. In doing that, I was able to get, 5 out of 6 isn't that bad. So I did pick up Aayla Secura. I do also like how they're repackaging this. So this is a repaint. This was offered earlier in the line, the vintage collection line, but put it on a new card, and it's new again. At least to me, because I am a carded collector. So I was able to pick up this. I had to go through 2 of these to get a clean one. This guy has some minor ding right here, but I mean, I can't complain because a lot of people don't have that. It's the ARC Trooper Captain, so I was able to pick up that. Barriss Offee, another good figure. Was able to pick up that. Regular Battle Droid. There's nothing special about this. They just colored it red. It's the regular, tan colored Battle Droid, just a repaint. But yeah, I was able to get that. I like the card back. I like the cartoon on that. I think that really works for this figure. Luminari Unduli, I was able to pick up her. And then this is the best one that I was able to get for the ARC Trooper. It does have some veining right here, but that's not as bad. And there's some veining right there, but on the front side, you can't see that. It just looks like it's a little bit bent. The bubble is intact. The bubble wasn't crushed. All the other figures that I had, the bubble was crushed. The card was bent. I mean, you can just see, Walmart going like this, or the FedEx employees going like this as they're carrying it down my driveway to deliver it. So, but yeah, I'm glad to finally have this in a decent state. This is the one that I'm not happy with, but it's a Walmart exclusive. I'm not going to be able to find these in stores. And some days I wonder, are these the ones that are going to be worth money 5 to 10 years down the road? Because you can't walk into Walmart and pick these up. The only way to get these is to order them online. And then I had to order, 20 of these to get 6 that looked good. So, for every 20, there's 6 that are good. And so I wonder, to have a really good minty vintage collection figure that's a Walmart exclusive, I really wonder if those are the ones that are going to be worth money someday, because they're just tough to track down. I don't know. Food for thought. What do you think? Leave a comment. I'm also a Micro Machine collector. That's one of my favorite lines. I mean, there's a lot of nostalgia for me when it comes to Micro Machines. I played with those with my brother when I was a kid. So that's something that I really enjoy. I was able to pick up some samples, which I'm stoked to have. So this is the control ship from episode 1. As you can see, it's a white box, which is a mock-up. There are notes on the back. It is photocopied, but I did learn that photocopied notes doesn't mean that it's not legit. It's not fake. They do that all the time. So just because you see photocopied notes on the back doesn't mean that it's fake. The notes on here says, please improve texturing on the surface. Unfortunately, I don't have a production sample of this because this is expensive and tough to track down. These were, so Galoob was bought out by Hasbro. And so this is one of the first Action Fleet vehicles to come under the Hasbro banner. And at that transition, for whatever reason, there wasn't a lot made. They were tough to find. They're expensive now, so it's not easy to track these down. So I don't have a production version to compare this to. So this is some sort of prototype, yes, but I can't compare the texturing on the surface to figure out what that is, what that means. Did they? Was it a paint thing? Was it? I don't know. I can't venture a guess. The other thing I want to do is compare the figure in there, because many of the times what you see here is not what ends up in the production version. They'll change the color of the paint. Maybe this is too light blue. Maybe they wanted something darker. So I need to find, again, a production version just to compare that to. And then the other piece that I was able to pick up, I guess I'm saving the best for last here, is the Royal Starship. And this one, I really like the story on this one because it's got these marks, and I didn't know what these marks meant when I bought this sample. It wasn't until I actually brought it home, got it home, that I realized that originally they had the figure that came with the Royal Starship right here, and they wanted it here, and this is the lines and the signature to say this is where it was, this is where it is. And when you look on the inside, there's a little plastic case that held the figure to the box, and it was over here, and you can see the tear marks where they pulled it up and they moved it over and they glued it back down. And so this is where it is now, and this is where it ended up in the final run of the production version. Same thing as the control ship. This was one of the first that came out under the Hasbro banner, one of the first Action Fleet vehicles. And so to find one of these on eBay right now is selling for about $300, and it's in Australia. So I'm gonna have to track down one of these at some point, yeah, for now, I don't know. So again, thank you for watching this video. Leave a like, share, and comment below. And with that, I will see you next time. May the Force be with you.